Hello, Fairy Tale Watchers. Welcome to your March 2022 tarot card reading. I'm going to be going off of moon signs, so if you want to check out your moon sign, it's going to be stamped right down below. Let's get started. I want you guys to like and subscribe, and remember that these are just general readings, so if it doesn't resonate with you now, check back at the end of the month and let me know what does. Alright, let's get started. I feel like that lady off of Monsters, Inc. with the long, claw things.
Call a killer cause Benitez!
I'm gonna be starting off with Aries. Ooh. Okay. Aries is one of my favorite signs, I'm not gonna lie. Just cause, I don't know, I just always loved Aries people. They're fun. They're cool, etc. March 2022 for you guys looks like a lot of planning. I don't know if you guys know how significant this plan that you have is going to be. I'm sensing that a lot of you guys are getting the paperwork done or talking to people at the moment. You guys might have just found like a new opportunity in your lives right now, and you're thinking, I don't know how far this is going to take me, but it's going to take you pretty far. I want you guys to remember that there's always a give and take with whatever you do. The Six of Pentacles, I always look at this card as somebody who is able to give and receive in financial matters, but they don't necessarily understand or know how other people think. I want you guys to really self-focus focus on yourself this month, because you really need to have a plan down. By time next month, around the 27th for some of you guys, 15th, 11th, 8th, or 12th, I'm sensing that there's somebody's birthday. You guys might know somebody that is born around that time. If your birthday is then too, in April, I want you guys to really hone in on planning. I don't think that you guys are aware of how successful you can be, and this is going to hinder you if you continue to, I don't want to say there's just willful trustfulness or just a little bit too much giving. It's like you have one foot in yourself and one foot out. And this month is really about planning for yourself. You cannot help anyone unless you help yourself first. So again, planning, and I wish you the best of the best of luck. March 2022. Taurus. Ooh, you guys are feeling a little cold-hearted. Or are you just kind of done with the situation? Why am I feeling that? I think, okay, so Taurus, March 2022. You guys are really in tune with your emotions this time. Whenever I see the Queen of Cups and the Strength card, it's somebody who is really feeling some powerful emotions. I think you guys question yourselves a lot. You guys may be dealing with car issues, or you guys may be wondering, I don't know, there's something up that's going on with a car. I genuinely feel like you guys are trying to manifest something in everyday type of environment. I'm really sensing this as mode of transportation. The Six of Wands and the Chariot card, oh, I cannot speak today, Lord help me. And the Chariot card always reminds me of how we get places, how we get from A to B. I don't think you guys are necessarily giving up on anything, but if you want to manifest something, especially a new way of transportation, a new home or city environment, I want you guys to remember, you guys see this stick in her hand? It really reminds me of the Magician card. I'll try to find it while I'm speaking. But it really reminds me of the Magician card because she's holding a wand in her hand. Whenever I see, well, at least to me it looks like a wand. Whenever I see these type of cards, it reminds me of somebody who wants to manifest something that's greater than what they have. I want you guys to hone in on what you feel this month, because there's nothing more exciting than the ride it takes to get there. Some of you guys might be going on a road trip or meeting new friends too, I'm seeing. There's a lot of energy around, gosh, just everyday mundane things. Some of you guys are either really bored or really just trying to do something different with your lives. This is not a card that I'm going to put in your reading. Well, I don't know. I picked this card out of the deck. I looked for it and picked it because I want you guys to look at the Magician and the Chariot card. Magician is usually about manifestation, depends on the question, but I want you guys to remember that you're able to manifest. You just have to trust your feelings this month. It's your greatest asset. All right, make sure you guys like and subscribe. Peace out. Have a good March. Hello, Gemini Moons. Welcome to your March 2022 tarot card reading. Gemini Moons is one of my favorite placements. Not for myself. I wouldn't want a Gemini Moon just because you guys think a lot, but the strategy you guys use for planning, for engaging in friendships and just understanding yourselves is really interesting. So yeah. In March, I'm sensing that a lot of you guys want to have fun, but there's some financial restrictions that you guys didn't realize that were there. It's almost like you guys thought that it would be a lot easier than it actually was. You didn't realize how much money it took. So you're kind of really focused on money in March. And I don't think that you guys aren't having fun because, you know, the Queen of Wands is over here, but you didn't realize how much it costs to do certain things. Some of you guys could be going on vacation or wanting to go on vacation. A lot of you guys could be searching online or just looking online of different cool places that you never thought you could go to, or you never thought, you know, it was some place that you wanted to go. And now that you're looking at it, you're thinking, this is something that I want to do, or some place that I want to go. Two of Wands is an interesting card because it's always, you know, whenever I see this card, I always think of somebody who's looking out towards the future. I think you guys will be fine. I'm not worried about your travel plans not working out, but I'm really seeing that it's going to take a lot of willpower and fire and feistiness maybe to do this thing with money. You guys might want, some of you guys might want a change in career right now, and you're thinking, how do I do it? I'm really seeing somebody who really has to put a fire under their butt to get there. So March 2022, my advice to you guys is to find motivation to do the things that you want to do. It's really easy to want to go out these places and want to do these things, but the thing that you're lacking the most is motivation. It's kind of fire sign energy that you guys are lacking this month, but it is possible for a majority of you guys. Yeah, I don't know if some of you guys want to go back to a home country. Some of you guys might be Asian or Nigerian or Hispanic, or even Irish, from Ireland, or have Scottish relatives or something of that sort, and you want to go back to these places. Some of you guys want to stay here and you want to explore your financial options, but either way, it's going to take more than money. It's something from yourself that you have to get. It's that fire. Okay, have a good month, guys. Hello, Cancers. Welcome to your March 2022 moon sign tarot card reading. Let's get started. You know, when I was pulling these cards, I felt like almost betrayal. But I'll talk about that later. A lot of you guys are fixated on one thing, and I think that it's really strange for you guys. You're not a fixed sign, so I don't know why you would be focusing on just one thing like this. Not a hard fixed sign. I feel like my attention is on one thing when I have multiple things to do. It might be on one person or place, one person or place, or a situation that happened the months prior, and I think you're still thinking about that situation and how it could have went and how it did go. It feels like when somebody makes fun of you on the playground and you think of a really good joke, but it's only after you leave. That's what this month feels like. Not this month, but the past situation. That's how it felt like. I think you guys are reminiscing on the past, and I think you guys are way too focused on one thing to see the big picture. For some of you guys. For another point of you guys, you have a lot of desire to accomplish something. I'm sensing that some of you guys are really close to a goal. And I feel like it took a lot of time to get there. Not just physically, but like emotionally. I feel like you guys were really fixated on some sort of goal, and this month you guys are gonna get it because of the Ace of Swords I see here. As I said before, it almost feels like you missed out on an opportunity to say something, and it's almost like that person is coming back, and I don't know, it just feels like you guys were preparing for something, and it doesn't feel like you're preparing for it quickly. It feels like this has been in the works for a very long time, and now it's kind of coming to fruition this month. I think about, you know, what it takes to get somewhere, and I feel like you guys are really almost there. I don't know how else to explain it. A lot of you guys are going to be successful this month with an activity or something that you've been preparing for. This feels like an exciting journey, and I'm really excited for you guys this month. So let me know if it resonates down below. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you later. Hello, Leos. Welcome to your March 2022 tarot card reading. Moon Sun Leos. Moon Sun Leos. Let's get started. You know what it feels like? For the last couple months, it feels like you guys been rejected from something. It almost feels like, this is how it feels like. Leo moon sign people, just imagine that you're on a dance team and you're all in sync one day. And it feels right, it feels okay. And then one day you just get kind of rejected from the team for some reason. The universe is telling you to wait on connections. I feel as if some of you guys haven't resolved something with somebody, and you're kind of waiting for that person to come back. There's a lot of threes. Some of you guys are dealing with siblings right now, and most is to do with communication, maybe neighbors. Once I see threes, it really reminds me of Gemini energy. You guys could be dealing with a definite air sign for sure. you're looking at the situation like we were supposed to be a team and then we all of a sudden weren't. This month it's telling you to wait. I've never met someone who wasn't allowed to do what they wanted to do. If they had the choice, and I think you guys, I don't know how else to explain that, but what I'm trying to say is if you have the choice to leave a situation, I think it is best to leave a situation in March. There is nothing that you can do if people are not seeing the same vision that you are. When I see threes like this, you guys have to understand that, you know, I know when it rains, it pours. For a lot of you guys, it feels like rejection in the most odd way, communication in the most odd way. But, you know, when it gets bad, it gets bad. You have to decide when you're able to leave, when you want to leave. I'm gonna pull more cards because this is one of those readings for Leo Moon specifically. I want to know why you feel the need to stay in this situation, knowing that it's done. You had a lot of investments in it. A lot of you guys are dealing with money right now. It feels like, honestly, what it feels like a business plan or a creative career, and then all of a sudden it was like, we're almost there, we're all on the same page, I'm excited to go forward, I'm ready to do this, and then, you know, the other two people that are with you, or three people, are like, no, actually, we're not in the same circle, we're not thinking the same things. It almost feels like bombarded on something. My advice to you guys this month, though, is to break away. It's easy to stay with people that don't know how to communicate, that were there for you in the past, that have investments in you, but I really think that the best option in March is to break away from a situation and let them come to you. Alright guys, make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll see you later. Hello Virgo moons, welcome to your 2022 tarot card reading for March. Oh, a lot of you guys are doing really good this month. March is a good month for self-esteem. I always like spring because it makes the old new again. I feel like you guys feel the same way this month. A couple months ago, if I were to ask you Virgo moon people how you were feeling, you would most likely say that you feel on guard of something. You feel like, you know, you feel like you have to protect something or someone. And I feel like March, for a lot of you guys, it has shown your rewards for being a good person, for allowing the world to come to you, for, you know, putting down your weapons. I feel like this month is a reward for you guys for doing something. I don't know what you guys did, but it almost feels like charity or religion or something surrounded around that. Maybe you help somebody on the way that they look, or maybe you've put in the work to look a certain way. A lot of you guys could be exercising right now and working on your image, and I feel like this month is a really good month to put yourself out there. Some of you guys could just be getting over a breakup, or maybe you're giving somebody a chance that you were kind of not looking at before, or kind of, you know, like, I'm not gonna go out with that person before, and now you're like, oh, now I'm in a different place, now I feel better, I'm gonna go out. A lot of you guys could be getting out into nature again, buying an animal, pet, etc. I'm feeling that you guys are allowing yourself to kind of be free. You guys are putting, it almost feels like a white flag is waving around, like you're done with the situation, or you're done fighting, or you're done with something. Maybe even a job, like maybe you guys quit a job of some sorts, but it feels like I'm done and now I'm better because of it. A lot of you guys are looking really, really, really good this month physically. I love March for you guys. It's a really good month to look at where you've been and look at where you're at now. All right, make sure you guys like and subscribe. Bye. Hello, Libra Moons. Welcome to your March 2022 tarot card reading. I feel like I've lost control of something. This is an interesting feeling. You know what it feels like? It feels like you guys are letting go of something that you could never control. It feels like you guys are realizing right now, in this point in time, that there was only so much that you could do at that time. So you're moving forward in a way that you can make yourself comfortable for the future. I feel like you guys are really thinking about retirement or children, or just your future in how you want to be when you're older. I'm talking about 80s type of thing. A lot of you guys have been thinking about what you didn't get to do and what you did get to do. I'm not a fan of thinking about the past. I know that we're all kind of victims of staying in the past or thinking about the past, but it feels like you guys are really thinking about who you want to be, and it feels really, really good. I feel like some of you guys put something in front of yourself for a very long time, and now you're kind of breaking away from that. It feels like you guys are really choosing yourselves this month, and it's a really beautiful energy. Usually I see something that, something that I don't like in reading, something that I feel the need to warn you guys about, but I feel at this time that the only thing that matters is that you guys understand that there's so much more hope than you think that there is for your future. I'm really excited to see where this goes. When I look at the Lovers card, I think obviously, as I said before, you guys are thinking about marriage, your future, families, etc. And what you want to do, who you want to be when you're, in retirement age. March looks like a good month for you guys to manifest something for your long-term future. All right, guys, good luck. Have a good March. Like and subscribe. Hello, Scorpio Moon people. Welcome to your March 2022 tarot card reading. I like Scorpio Moons. You guys are a little bit different. Let's get started. A lot of you guys are in partnerships right now. I'm seeing a lot of 2 energy. A lot of you guys are in partnerships or were codependent on somebody. It feels like I'm walking away with something greater than what I had. I feel a lot of emotions I feel a lot of anxiety and fear towards the future with this person. Major changes in the month of March. Major. Whenever I see the World card, I'm thinking of somebody who's hyper focused on the way that they look. You guys might be around people that are focused on their body, nutritionists, health freaks, or you just might be looking at somebody who's in the gym or thinking about how you can better your bodies or selves. For a lot of you guys, though, I'm feeling that you're focusing on the wrong thing. Yeah, I'm feeling a lot of stress. I think the worst part, I'm gonna get to the good and bad. The bad part about this month is that there's a lot of anxiety, headaches for the future, and just feelings that you have to walk away. I'm not sensing that it's with this person that you're walking away, or you're breaking up with somebody, or somebody's not working out with the person. For some of you it might, but for a majority of you that's not the case. I'm really feeling that headache that you get when you feel like you made a choice that you don't think is wrong, but if you had to do it again, then you would probably want to see what the other choice was like. It feels like that. That's the bad part about this month. The good part about this month is that you're walking away with something that is better than what you had before. I'm really sensing an upgrade on something. It feels like the other things that you had to let go of to bring this person, place, or thing into fruition, or just a mindset into fruition, it feels like it was the right decision to make. You're kind of leaning away from it. You're kind of like, I don't know if I should do it. I'm going back and forth, and it feels like you're on shaky ground, but you're trying to be stable. You guys are going to make or have made the right decision to continue into March on stable ground. I want you guys to watch out for the people that are around you this month. I'm really sensing that it's a partner. Watch out for a partner, because it feels like they're really growing on you at this point, but it might not be the way that you think it might not turn out the way that you think it's going to turn out. It feels like you guys want something to be greater than it can be. Walk away with what you have, or get to know what you have, and be comfortable in that. March is an interesting month. Again, the bad part is you guys are kind of shaky right now. Headaches might be very, very, very true for you guys. Some of you guys might be getting new glasses, or something's going on with your faces, headaches, acne, or you might be getting into skincare stuff, makeup, etc. Heavy, especially at the end of this month. And then transitioning to April, you guys made the right decision, but you guys have to watch out for somebody who's around you. All right, guys. Have a good month this month. It looks pretty good overall. I'm not worried about you guys. So make sure you guys like, subscribe, and I'll see you later. Hello, Sagittarius moons. Welcome to your March 2022 tarot card reading. Let's get started. You know what, Sagittarius moons, you guys this month, it looks pretty good. I feel like you guys are seeing things on a very surface level. You guys are looking directly at somebody, and you're seeing them exactly for who they present themselves to be, or something. And that's good, but I urge you guys to trust your instincts on something. For some of you guys, it's financial. For some of you guys, it's a hobby that you may have, or something somebody said to you. Let me pick more cards. I'm really feeling, you know what I'm also feeling? For Sagittarius moons, kind of out of place. There's something that is up, and you know it, but it's hard to explain because it feels so like, it feels like I'm looking at a plan that's kind of step by step. And for some reason, you know that it's not going to work out, or you know that it's flawed, but it looks so good on paper that you kind of ignore that even though it's good, it's not good for you. A lot of you guys may be dealing with food. I'm sensing somebody's weight is in question, or something of that sort. So this may be for a majority of you guys. I don't know who I'm speaking to right now, but it's somebody who is maybe like a heavier person or a bigger person, and I'm feeling that it feels like you're looking at YouTube videos or something about a hyper-focused plan of any sorts. I'm just using a bigger person as an example, but just imagine somebody who's a bigger person, and all of their YouTube feeds, everything that they have is every advertisement that's put on their face, every advertisement that's shown to them is how to lose weight super fast, and you guys are like, okay, on the surface it seems good, I want it, so I'm going to go ahead and sign up for that. And then it's like, it's a fee on top of a fee, you know, it's not giving you what you want. It just feels like it was such a good plan, why is it not working? March is an interesting month for you guys because it's going to teach you about not only people, but it's going to teach you about what you put your trust into. Not emotionally, but I don't know, it's not emotions that you guys are, heavy emotions that you guys are feeling right now. It's intuition. You have to be able to trust yourselves this month. For a lot of you guys, that is your message. For some of you guys, a very few some, I'm sensing that there is an opportunity with somebody that you kind of missed out on that is coming back again, either romantically or friendship wise. It's gonna come back again, and it's gonna be really interesting. You guys might feel a need to reach out. For some of you, for very little of you guys, some of you guys feel the need to reach out to somebody and continue in an energy cycle that isn't meant for you. And I think the universe is gonna be like, here's an opportunity, here's a new opportunity, don't go to that one, stay focused. So yeah, this month is about trusting your intuition outside of your emotions and staying focused. I'm gonna pull one more card for you guys, because I'm gonna pull a general card for you guys, because I'm really feeling I'm getting like two groups of people. One that trusts surface level, and then another group that is gonna give somebody else a chance that they didn't, or somebody else, a place, a city, something, a chance that they didn't before. Yeah. I would re-look at business opportunities that you guys missed out on before, money opportunities that you guys kind of overlooked before. This month is really going to put you in a situation where you need to trust your intuition instead of what people say. Good luck this month. I'm not seeing super heavy cards. I'm really just seeing that it's a lack of trust in yourself. And yeah, make sure you guys are giving people chances that deserve it. And yeah. Hello, Capricorn Moons. Welcome to your March 2022 tarot card reading. Let's get started. For some Capricorn Moon people, for the month of March, are allowing other people's opinions to weigh you down. I feel like you guys had this idea in the beginning of February, September, May, April 2020. And you never really went forward with it, but I feel like this year in 2022, you went for some of you guys succeeded, went forward with it. For some of you guys, you're like, I knew that was a good idea and I should have done it back then. I feel like a lot of you guys are allowing specifically two people's opinions to come and manifest itself over and over and over again inside of your mind. And it might be three people's opinions. Maybe it's parents. I'm not sensing it's like general family. I'm just sensing, parental figures. A lot of you guys are going through this kind of stage where you're like, you know what it feels like? It feels like somebody invested. It feels like somebody should have invested in something. Like, imagine somebody 100 years ago saying, not 100 years ago, imagine somebody when Apple first started its company, and you're like, oh, I gotta invest in that company, and people around you, specifically parental figures and one more other person, this could be a partner, were like, no, that's stupid. And you're like, oh, okay, yeah, it's stupid. I shouldn't do that, and it costs money, so there's two things. And then, years later, we see how big Apple is now, and you're like, I should have done that. A lot of you guys could be thinking about podcasts or something of that sort, and you're like, man, I should have done that, or I should have invested in that, or it just feels like you guys feel like you let yourself down because you didn't trust yourself on something. The month of March, I want to say, I'm really rooting for you Capricorn Moons this month, because I want to see you guys, break away from this kind of pattern where you're allowing specifically three people cloud your judgment on something. If there's anything Capricorn Moon people can do, it's trust their emotions on businesses. I urge you guys to give your professional voice a voice instead of listening to others. I want to focus in on this 9 of Swords, because this can easily be you this month, rotating those three people thoughts about you. Before I even pulled the 3 of Swords, I really seen two people kind of rotating these continuously opinions about you, and you're like, oh my gosh, I can't even move or get out of bed because they're so bad. This month is going to teach you to trust your intuition on something. It's going to be very small, and it might be a video that you see, or a person that comes in, or not a person, but a video, something about nature maybe. I have no idea what it's going to be, but it's not a person that comes in, that you have to trust your intuition on this month. And it's going to be a test if you can continue to trust yourself. I would also urge you guys to invest in something this month, something financial. It's really time to put your intuition to the test when it comes to money. If you are a Leo sun, a Libra sun, a Cancer, Virgo, or Aquarius, this message is really for you. For sun people, if you're a Capricorn moon, this is a general message for you, but those are specific sun signs that I'm seeing. Or if your parents are those signs, something with your childhood is recentering itself. It's like going back and forth. 3 specific things in your childhood, or 2 parents and 1 other person. It's going in circles and circles and circles. You break away from that, from trusting your intuition when it comes to investing. That's how you break away this month. It's gonna be like, it feels like the start of something bigger when it comes to your emotions and your thinking and your feelings. If you do this, if you put in the work this month, it's spring, you can easily start new again. If you use this energy and put it into the month, then the thoughts that you have about these 3 people are going to become silent. I wish you guys the best of luck in March, and I hope that you guys like this video and subscribe. I'll see you guys later. Hello Aquarius moon people, welcome to your 2022 tarot card reading. Hello Aquarius moon people, welcome to your 2022 tarot card reading. Let's get started right away. You guys could be thinking about somebody very heavily this month. I think you guys think something could have went another way, but it really could not have gone any other way than it did. It feels like you're almost not revisiting the past for some of you guys, but for a lot of you guys, I really feel like you think that you could have time traveled and changed something, and you wouldn't have turned out the way that you turned out, or things wouldn't have went the way that they went. Hello Pisces, and welcome to your March 2022 tarot card reading. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. Ooh. Okay, well. Some of you guys are getting into a new relationship. Some of you guys are venturing out into different types of music, clothing, or hairstyles. Some of you guys are using your money to interact with nature. I feel like you guys are on a roll this month. You're doing everything correctly. I feel like I'm looking at like a play-by-play book or a map, and it feels like you guys are following it all the way through. I also feel like you're not allowing bad situations that happened in the past to control how you feel now, which is really good, and I rarely see that in cards. It really feels like a month where you guys are ahead of your game. Not necessarily in your mind, you may not think that, but you actually are physically and concretely in the real world. Yeah. This month's reading for Pisces has to be the most stable reading. just based on the pure fact that I don't think that you guys need advice. I think that a lot of you guys know what to do already. That's why these cards, if you look at any other reading, no other cards hit like that to where cards are falling out. I think you guys know what you're doing and you know what needs to be done. I'd watch out for your words though. It can definitely hurt people this month. Don't allow your words to bombard you into a different situation. So, here's what I'm sensing. This month is a good month for you to follow your plans and do them correctly and, you know, see them through. This month, however, is not a good month to snap at people because it can easily change the direction of your plans and how they will go. You need to brush it off of your shoulder if you want to manifest something different. For some of you guys, for a lot of you guys, it's dealing with relationships. I feel like for some of you guys, you're at your wit's end. For some of you guys, it may be dealing with coworkers or a place that you're leaving. But don't allow your words to ruin what you built, because it can easily do that this month. I feel like this month is a really, really, really big month for learning the power of what you say and what your words are. I don't feel like you guys are hearing me though. I don't even feel like I need to choose more cards, because if I'm being honest, I don't feel like a lot of you guys are listening to this message, because I feel like I'm saying it and then other people are saying it and then the universe is saying, like, watch out for your words. This month is going to go two ways. For some of you guys, it's going to go in the direction where you follow a step-by-step plan. You don't allow your words to ruin what you have. You don't allow anybody verbally or your thinking to destroy the way that you are going about the rest of this month and the rest of 2022. But for a majority of you guys, you say something, you slip up, you're not hearing somebody correctly, and it's going to change the direction your plans go, because this somebody energetically plays a big part in if you're going to be successful or not. If you have nothing nice to say, don't say it at all. You guys need to really listen to what people are saying, or you're going to fall into contracts or a situation that you could have easily avoided. So yeah, this month looks really good. You're ahead of the game. Just make sure you're using your listening ears. Alright guys, make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next month. Peace out.